Hear me, people. If you want to get your strength and get your wisdom and your knowledge, you have to drink separate milk. Separate milk is the way to go. Increase my knowledge. I only drink separate milk. Separate milk is the way to go. I don't do nothing then drink separate product. Is the way to go.
I'm glad for the support from the team. Making sure that I'm working closely. Most of the time, the call extension officer, I need assistance and stuff like that. So I'm thankful for the team and also for the minister for trying to distribute the inputs across the farmers. It's a great benefit.
Here in Abbey St. Thomas, looking at one of our production zones, working with the RADA team, looking across areas in Western St. Thomas to see how agriculture is doing, how our farmers are doing, how our intervention programs are doing. We would have started by focusing a lot of our attention on our onion program. That is one of our national programs that we would have launched late last year, that we continue to drive to ramp up the production of onions so that we can produce all the onions we need over time. Very, very happy to see how it is going. Even in this Abbey area, we have a lot of acres under production. It's clear that the RADA team is intervening and that the farmers are following good agricultural practices to ensure that they're maintaining their fields, they're doing post-harvest in a very, very good way. So we're looking forward to the production. In fact, we do expect that this year will be our biggest production year for our onions, and I think that is a testament to the hard work of RADA and the Ministry of Agriculture. Additionally, as you see, a number of our farmers are going into other areas. We're seeing a significant rise in sweet corn production, which is very, very good. Very good market, and our farmers again are doing well, and we have seen it in this Abbey belt. We're seeing traditional crops like things like melon, scotch bonnet peppers, very, very important. And what we recognize that where we have good production going, what we have to do is provide greater support to the farmers. So having come into this area, I'm going to send our RADA engineering team to see how we can work with the farmers in this area to ensure that they have access even when the river is in spate. Clearly they have an access challenge. It's okay when the river is not doing so badly, but they need at least a bridge that they can come into this area and tend to their crops. So we're going to ask the RADA team to look at it, and once we have the engineering designs, then we will see how we take that from the farm road program. The other thing is that we're going to focus a lot on technology, a lot on equipment, ensuring that they have small tools and machines that they can use in land preparation so it can make it easier. We have seen a lot of female farmers in this belt, and we want to encourage our female farmers and ensure that we see more of them getting involved, and that's why we have to infuse more technology in what we do. Additionally, we have spoken to some of the farmers about their practices in terms of spraying. We are going to be purchasing some drones to ensure that we can use the technology to be more efficient, be more productive, and ultimately for the farmers to make more money. This is what agriculture is about. It's about people making wealth, taking care of their families, and leading our food security drive. So this is a very, very good day, and I want to thank the RADA team and commend them and tell them to keep it up. We want to work with the farmers, and I want to say to the farmers, it is great to see that after a tough year last year, our farmers are out again doing what they love, and we're here to support them.
All right, Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Yeah, we understand that you had targeted 400 hectares for this farming season. How's it going?
It's going very, very well. Not only the hectares that we've targeted, but one of the big pluses is that we're trying to up the productivity. We want to ensure that people are getting the yield out of the hectares. And to be honest, we're seeing on the most part, the farmers are making the productivity targets, but we're even seeing some farmers exceed the productivity targets. And I can tell you that we have already, for the month of February, exceeded the target that we were looking in terms of how much onions we would have coming out. So we expect that to keep going throughout the season.
Is it that you expect you might go more than the 400 in
Well,
terms of the yield?
Well, definitely in terms of the yield. What I can say is that we have targeted hectares, and we've also targeted production numbers, how much we want to produce overall. We're going to surpass our production target, definitely, for this year. Right, Loxley?
Yes.
All right.
Alright, so my name is Kenora Kellerman. I park and plant on the Yellowstone Park, Artis Island, St. Thomas. Right, so I planted 10 acres last year and I've increased to 18 acres, right? The year was challenging, but I succumbed to the challenge for the Parada and support from ministry and also support from my family. As I go back in the field after the storm. I got some major damages, but I bounced back. And so far it has been a good crop.
Good afternoon, morning still. Yes, farmers, greetings.
Can turn just.
So you remember RADA not only support you in the field, but we also have a technical support to you in terms of good practices. And what we are basically guiding farmers that when you establishing area like this with multiple fields and multiple fields of the same crop, it's very important to remember that we have a major pest and diseases, especially for the corn. So therefore, when the pests are basically coming to the field, they do not know division between different farmers. They see entire area as one field. So we are just want to prepare you that your insect pest management, especially armyworms and all other pests which are affecting the corn, could be your first priority after you establish the crop. The reason is the pests very easily will be moving from older field to the younger field, and it is understandable because the pests are looking for the more succulent, more juicy, more nutritious food, and therefore we don't want that you establish crops really at the different stages in the same location, because it's going to be a challenge of harvesting mature fields, but the pests will be moving over. So I think it's very important to work with RADA to make sure that you coordinate and schedule your planting such a way that maybe you plant it one time here, but maybe if you have a further area away from here, maybe the younger fields could be established there. It's very important because the pest control is very costly and precision is very important. And the chemicals are not only solution because they have to be cultural practices. And you have an excellent opportunity here to do very, very well.
What happened that the worm don't die. You see, when you plant one and I would have done with the onion, and the worm now have nothing to feed pan, they would have died. But because we plant can after onion, the worm continue to rotate. So we're going to have a serious problem when it comes to that.
297 3318. May I have some farmers in Sweden of the market?
Alright, yes ma'am. My number is 55153.
Take this number.
And you can call me 24/7/48/4.
So the next number?
55153.
Take like somebody a picker.
Remember,
Run!
I'll go home there, so go. But she said she's not coming down.
You're afraid I can't hold.
Are you my drive? Oh, there's a lid over there.
I can work mode, yeah.
We're not sure if it is sprayed or if it is ready.
how you do?
I'm great, you know. Great.
Why?
Glad that I see you up on the farm.
Yeah, man, you're looking good, man.
Yeah, man, I'm just 30 minutes, but
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
Yeah. That's nice. Where you are focused on now? Onion? Oh, you're onion.
And you have the melon, right? No. Yeah, yes, I work. So people tend to call by you.
Yeah, man, if you want, that's a miracle, Susan.
Okay.
And them can ask him from farmers like can do this. And she if you ask him, she not sign up paper now. I show him again. No.
One of the issues, sir, is that whenever we have a splattering in the hills in terms of rain, the guys are unable to come across. So, I mean, how much acres we have over here?
Just over 20 acres of onions in terms of land. Up to
How much farmers?
Approximately 20 something farmers currently.
So whenever they can't come across, probably for 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometime, and then
difficult. And just the other day we get the road push up there, drive
Okay.
across, we got to walk and a little bridge down there.
yeah, but who push it out?
Yeah, you guys do it for us.
Good.
Credit
Yes.
You guys have intervention with the backhoe.
Okay.
Service, yes.
So the backhoe really
The
working.
backhoe really
Yeah,
working.
man, backhoe is important.
Right. So Abbey is across the river along with another area which is Carreras.
Okay.
It's also across the river. So whenever the rain comes and the river is flooded, they can't get across. So those are the two areas that really suffer.
Yeah, and it's a good land, we don't want to lose it.
No, well, clearly the production looks excellent.
Right.
It's nicely located.
And it's all irrigated.
Yeah.
Right.
And clearly you have serious farmers over here.
Yes, we are very serious.
So what we need to do is get a costing.
Right.
Right? Look
Right.
at it and see what it would cost to do an intervention to ensure that they can access it. And then once we look at it, we can say for farm road program. Can do something about it.
Right.
Yeah. So yes, I mean, I say, what it would cost. If we can do it alone, then clearly we'll go it alone. If not, we see if we can get NWA to come on board with us. But the reason why I'm here is to see the production. So the fact that you guys are doing so well, clearly we want. And we know if we do more and if you have access, then you can expand. And that's what we're looking for. Right? But this is already very, very impressive.
Yes. Good to hear that.
These are targeted to plant 400 hectares. We are 202 now, and if we are in the spring season, so the planting will continue until April, so we'll get to our target. We consume, in terms of tonnage, we consume 10,000 tons each year. We have targeted 7,000 tons for this season, and we will surpass that one.
Back down the road. No farmer though, no farming not going away. So the man very much, I don't know where the man going. My girl and I go and drive to the water. Across the river. No farming I go on run us again, so that we don't know. Tell man, if you can fix it up. They have the census round for them places, so. They've been up before then. Eh?
So them kind of something you can't drive,
so they realize that money coming in, man.
Good people. Gentlemen. Respect, yeah?
Just come over here. That's madness. Madness. Right. It's not a noise.
About the same size or bigger like this.
How much you did last year compared to
This alone me did last year.
So you expand.
So I expand this year.
You've doubled.
Yeah.
Double this year. I have a niece now, them there first, but them have some land around Pandas. Them want me to
Take on
something more. So.
you send a money.
Some greenback.
No man, them good man.
But you know what I would like you to do as you take out this onion? I want you to plant some watermelon.
No, last year I plant the whole of your it's my virgin, I keep telling you. I plant the whole of your melon. The whole of the other one in a melon. And a $50,000 I make out of that. So I lose over 500 grand. I'm a pay man to weed up all of them grass every single night. And do all kind of something like that. I lose all of the money. Well, rain them bust up and spoil and all kind of stuff.
Last year was the
Last year, everybody lose money.
Yeah, last year,
Everybody lose money. I'll tell him, man, lose a whole heap.
This year, I went to your constituency and got the best melon I've ever had.
Hello everybody, morning. My name is Floyd Green.
My name is Sashay.
Hi Sashay, nice to meet you.
My name is Brenda.
Hi Brenda.
Hey,
Cook done.
Yeah, but I'm going to TikTok too. I don't have to go live. How many bags?
200.
How many bags you can cut today?
400.
Nobody can, one person can cut 155 back in a day.
Explain what you're doing. Explain what you're doing, princess.
Look in the camera. You see? Serious business, yeah.
Yo, come over here and talk.
And if you got more, we have about 5 more left.
That one over there.
And I'm going to tell you something. Why did you put me
Yeah, man.
as the man
All right,
responsible?
we're going to...
Fixing 2 farm roads in those hills, Blue Mountain Hills. One at Mayol and one at Penline, which are the 2 furthest areas from here. And if the parish manager had not mentioned it, I would have been remiss to say thank you. The farmers up there now, the coffee farmers, are also very happy. When they saw that work start on Monday, they were ecstatic and they want to say thank you. I want to invite all who want to have an opinion on farming and what is happening to come and look first before you talk. Stop talking, saying things that are not true until you come and have a visit. The road structure into St. Thomas is good. 20 minutes from Harbour View, come and visit. No excuse. Thank you. Get that back.
Well done.
All right then. All right.
So chef, you know, me just let him up and mama look out and tell him to come back.
How much you would say getting per acre?
On average, should be between 20 and 25. But it's not good. Some parts will way more. Yes.
And you were finished in March.
Anytime, I don't want to tell you. You know when you start work out on the money.
But you know, I will say it. As the minister just said, the good news, farmers, the great news. Okay, you only have 2 minutes to look in his eye and
You plant different varieties.
Yeah, man.
So this is hybrid.
Yeah, man, this is hybrid.
And what is this?
And this is a regular Texas.
Okay.
This is Talawa. Talawa, yeah. This is Talawa.
This is Texas as well.
Pagan, get to a comfortable place now.
Do it again. Look here. Why you need to know what you're serious today?
Yeah. Tell him, man, you need to explain what is taking place here, so the variety and stuff.
Sure, man.
How is the variety?
After this one. Absolutely, absolutely.
And even though the seed is more expensive, minister, but it's work out because it is a hybrid and it is more tolerant to pests and disease.
How long after you know it's a week and a half. 1 week and a half. From germination, basically. And this one way faster. And even the foliage, you can see the difference with the leaf size
definitely.
and the size of the neck.
So, Minister, yes, the story in West St. Thomas is quite different than the narrative being put out there by individuals who only cap, who have not visited, and are only interested in propaganda. This story is different, and I say so. I have been to hundreds of farms, and the story is a positive one, and the farmers are saying thank you to you and to RADA, the Ministry of Agriculture and to RADA, led by you. They are saying thank you. And as MP, I'm saying it loud. Thank you.
Say it loud, MP.
And those who are spreading propaganda and negative narratives, stop it. You have no credibility. If you want to visit, you are free to come. You can cross it. And we have to be very disciplined about it.
We'd have to start
now.
Yeah, we'd have to start now. And clearly we'd have to look at the data. Right. We'll have to look at the weather patterns and the forecasts and things of that nature. Well, let me just say, this is part of our national onion program that we have been working on for a number of years, trying to drive up our onion production to meet our national demands. This is part of our focus from the government at food security, but also on ensuring that we have young entrepreneurs who are doing well in agriculture. I really want to commend the RADA team who's been working with our farmers. I think this is a great example. It's like Kelly Man, a young farmer. Last year he had 10 acres. This year he has 18 acres, almost 100% increase in terms of his outlay into agriculture. And that's what we're seeing right across the island. We're seeing more people expand their onion production, and we do expect that this can
Couldn't get one to that. You're not going to talk, Sean. You're not going to talk. You're tell us from here. You're not tell us from here. I think you can't get good lunch today, don't you? I say fair time. I think you can't get good lunch today.
Get lunch? Minister brought them lunch.
Sorry, here. The minister give lunch money. I'm here to collect. You can do that, but I mean,
That's what success is. Exactly. When they see returns, you know, a lot of young people come in. Exactly.
This man is a young
farmer.
This man is
You just want to see the return. You just want to see somebody who is doing well. I'm the replicated over the farm.
Farmers are make money by nice people, utilize them beauty concession.
That's the story. You go for dating camera making cities and not coming out.
I'm gonna show it.
They say they can't.
Me want a picture for dating camera. We just sit down with them. You see you? Me have a war. I'm gonna send this lucky data.
Yes, tell us what is happening now. What is happening now?
Yellow sheet now windscreen.
Get them nice.
Saying to you that I'm going to just have to screen share.
Morning, everybody.
No, I'm going to actually start to talk about the yellow screen. Sorry.
Yes, I tell you, and the two McCarthy. Yeah, I think Kellyman is one of the young men.
So what is the by the two
I know it's a farmer game.
Right, it's a farmer game. It's inaugural.
Yes, the first.
Yeah. And Mr. Lee, remember what you said to him about an association and that
Member of Parliament, sir.
Morning.
The only one can get them, you know.
We're having some good discussion now, indicating that they want to plant on a year round. And I have to know what the ministry is thinking. If it's encouraging it, if it's not encouraging it, if it's cautioning because of September hurricane season.
Belt, Minister Green, MP, CTD, Mr. Ed Bunsen, CEO RADA, Mr. Henry, Principal Director, Madam Geddes. Welcome, Mrs. Young. So we're going to do 3 visits at Harties, and we're going to visit young farmer Mr. Kellyman, and then we're going to visit Mr. McCarthy brothers, and both of them are reaping at this time, so we're going to look at those areas. And then we're going to move on to Abbey. We're going to be going over the river, and the farmers are eager to welcome you there and to see how you can facilitate them even further, because they're having some issues over there also. All right.
We are in for
Erard Stevenson, Parish Manager, St. Thomas. Yeah. Mr. Campbell.
Good, okay, all right.
No, I'm saying that you have first and foremost, you have to train and tell what the program. I explained to you kind of thing that I inspired this and this family. We have a dedicated program all the parties. So we have trainers
them shrimp farmers. So as soon as they buy that spray drone, they will come and ready for shrimp farmers.
Clearly part of what we've been looking at is our productivity, not just our production number, but how much are we getting per acre and also the size, uniformity. Again, you can look at this, you wouldn't know that it was grown in Jamaica. People used to be able to identify what comes from abroad, different from what is grown here. That is a different time. This is a new agricultural space now.
Oh, nobody trying for me.
Well, this is right. Good afternoon, or evening. This is right out by License Road here, right out by Chef. Expect delay. Yeah, expect some delay. As you might notice, it's been a while now, probably there's about 5 minutes. I don't know how long might be waiting for. But expect some delay right around this corner. I understand that some road work is taking place. Alright? Just drive safe now, everyone, and be safe. Alright then.
So what is the next step? You are going to have to finish report this. You're going to go again or?
Yeah, definitely we're going to try some spring.
Okay.
Spring on that.
Man, just to see the rock there, no man. No, the farmer, no.
And if we should remove support from them, or we continue with support. Right? But our support is critical internally.
No. What we have to do is have to check. Right? You have to have a program that is tailored for a bigger farm. Right?
We put it on the car, we're wrapping today. Hey, anything we buy, make sure we go on the car, we're wrapping today. We have to fix it today.
It don't make sense. If you're going to stay in your place, then you don't need the support. But if you're going to keep on expanding, then when it's
Have to zoom.
Listen, puppy always have to.
Yes, we do this and then get to know. No, not serious. So we have